Hold on 1 second, guys. There should be a pinned comment. I don't understand. Oh, there it is. There's a pinned comment. Right there. Oh, hey, guys. All right. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. All right. Okay, guys. Welcome. For those who are here, great. Glad to see you guys here. 1 second. Let me see if I can get these goals activated here. There should be some goals that were activated. I don't know why. Okay. There should be a goal. I don't know why I don't see it. I don't see the poll either. Unpin. Undo. And goal. Set the goal. Oh my god, the goal is active, right? There you go, continue. No. I don't want to send up. Oh, it's that. Okay, it's there. Okay, cool. And then the poll. Let's see. Huh. Surprise, it's not clicking. Oh, one more thing. Let's see here. I think everything is okay. Let's see. The tags aren't there. That's right. Tags. I gotta add the tags. Add the tags. So what are we talking about, guys? Work-life balance. Work-life balance. Who can tell me about work-life balance? How does one establish work-life balance? How does one establish that? How does one establish a work-life balance? When it comes to working at a job and it comes to your own personal life, how do you guys balance that? That's my I don't know how to say what I'm doing today, my stream. That's the motivation behind the stream. Work-life balance. All right, you got to let me know what that is all about. The work-life balance. Let's see. Go all lives. Oh, huh? I don't know what I just did. I don't know what I did. Guys, can you try chatting with me? Can you do a test chat? I don't know what I did. What? I don't know. If you guys are sending me a chat, I'm lost on the chat. So I might just have to, I was gonna do something. Well, whatever. I'll do it here. I'll just do it here. I don't know what's going on, but it's irritating me now. Like it is irritating me. It shouldn't be like that. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. So, work-life balance. Work-life balance. So, there's a lot. I think that is a very it's a very how do I say this? It's something that everyone goes through. Well, it even can happen when you're in high school or you're in a at college, or your parents are working, or you're a parent yourself and you're working. You all got to find out that work life balance. Okay? So when it comes to that, it's important for you guys to be healthy. Hello, TCD. I wish I could figure out why I cannot see. I don't know why. My chat went away on my friend is Vietnamese. TCD, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. Tell me about work life balance. How does that work for you, your family, your friends, yourself? Tell me how that works for you. And I'm so sorry. I'm going to be looking up at my screen because I cannot see the chat on my phone. It completely went away. I don't know why. I wish I could figure that out. By the way, if you guys want to come up, there's a link. You guys can come up right there. But right now, I do have a. Okay, so I see a few people have voted. So it's a split decision. No, do you know it is in Vietnamese? What do you mean it is in Vietnamese? I live in Vietnam, by the way. Like I live in Vietnam, so I'm in Ho Chi Minh. So I'm actually an English teacher, but I'm a jack of all trades. I thought about making this channel strictly English, but I don't get enough people. So like I think people want the whole enchilada. They don't want just one genre. They don't want just one thing. So, when it comes to that, yeah. All right. So. Let's get into more chit chats here. I have some talking points that I need to look at my notes here. So we are talking about our work life balance, how to avoid a burnout, productive hacks, best work life balance tips, how to set up boundaries at work, why the work life balance is important, and there's many other topics to think about, guys. So here we go. I'd like to start off by thanking everyone for showing up and coming to my live. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just want to kind of go through some points. And I mean, to be honest, everyone's gonna have their own experience. Everyone's gonna have um, their own, what do you call it? Like whatever's gonna happen, I guess. So, um, be honest, guys. All right, just be honest with yourselves. Do you actually feel like you have a work balance? Or are you just surviving? Are you able to meet the best of two worlds? Are you able to have the best of two worlds? Are you able to maintain that? Or is work overshadowing your personal life? Is it taking over from what you wish you could be doing with your life? Is work overshadowing your um, how do I put this? Your mental health, your willingness to keep going forward. All right, that's what I want to know. All right. Do you wake up checking emails, go to bed thinking about work? Well, I do the same thing. You're not alone. You're not alone when you guys do that. All right. So, is work life balance a real thing, or is work life balance a real thing, or are we just trying to um, are we lying to ourselves? Is it a real thing, or are we lying to ourselves? I see that four people made a vote here. They voted, right? And they are all in, it's a tie. We had one person, I asked if you could change one thing about work, what would it be? Less hours, same pay, more vacation time, remote work for everyone, and then fire my boss. Now, either I'm allowing people to vote multiple times, which I don't know if that works, or for people to vote it, which is actually really cool. Um, Work-life balance can affect our mental health, our relationships. It can affect our overall happiness. So we live in a grind culture where people glorify overworking. All right. But at what cost? Is it our mental health? Is it a date night with the wife? Is it a game for the children? Like that is really what it comes down to is, what cost is it costing us for the work life balance? Okay. So we live in this grind culture, right? And we have to be able to strive and get through it. So I'm going to break it all down, in my opinion, and kind of give my 2 bits, 2 cents, all the coconuts in the world. I don't even know what I'm saying. But we're going to break it down. And if you're watching this after the live, sorry if I ramble. It's the way it is. Fast forward, skip, it doesn't matter. But leave a comment. Let me know you're here. I'm looking right at the chat. I will not miss it. Um, TCD, I do not know Vietnamese, unfortunately, yet. I don't know Vietnamese, but I welcome you to the chat. I appreciate you being here, if you're still here, which I don't think you are. But if you are here, let me know. That would be really cool if you guys joined. So I want you guys, if you haven't done it yet, I want you guys to hit that like button. All right? You can do it. It takes 2 seconds. 2 seconds of your life. It's not going to affect your work. It's not going to affect um, your day, your hour, your minute. It's going to take 2 seconds to hit that like button. And if you like me, I do everything. Maybe. Not everything. But you can subscribe. All right? And even if you don't see my videos, hey, it's just, I'm on the road to 1,000. I got 762 subscribers, guys. All right? I need 238 more. 238 more subscribers. And I will do something special at 1,000 subscribers. But I also need your help. I need you to watch those videos that I post. If you're English learners, watch the English videos. You won't regret it. Okay. Um, we live. Okay, I explained this one. Okay, so if you hit that like button, if you ever felt overworked, drop a comment. If you found a way to balance the work-life relationship, I I want to hear from you. I want to know what you want to say. I don't care about what Professor X says. What matters is what you do. What works for you is going to be the cure, the cure, the cure, the cure, the cure. What works for you is going to be the road for your success. I can't say the word cure or cure. There we go. Cure, cure. Your road will be the road to success. Nobody else is going to be able to succeed on your road but yourself because everyone's going to have their unique route to go. So we're going to get real. We're going to figure this out. All right. Is it possible? Of course it is. Of course. It's all in here. It's all in here. It's all in here. So it's the ability to manage your work responsibilities, without sacrificing your personal life. So, some people think balance means working fewer hours. Others believe it means enjoying work more. Why might people struggle? Well, work hours feel necessary to survive financially. Technology is making it harder, and we're always connected. So society glorifies overworking as a sign of success. So, how do you define work life balance? It's about energy, or is it about something else? So, what is it? And again, guys, if you're just joining, we're talking about a work life balance life. A work life balance life. Let's try to say that without tagging our tongue up, okay? So, let me ask you guys another question, okay? Let me see if I can find my poll. I'm gonna ask another poll, guys. Where's my poll at? Where is my poll? I had my notes. Huh. I don't. So, I mean, I guess this is the poll here. I'll put it in the chat right now. But I'll put it in the chat here. All right. And I will put this poll up. Keep the poll. I guess I'll just ask it there. All right. Um. All right. So, 1 second, guys. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome, welcome. One second, guys. All right, guys. I'm looking back at my notes. I kind of lost my spot, and I got sidetracked. Yippee yahoo tie. All right, so um. So here is the hard truth, okay? The hard truth: overwork leads to burnout, stress, anxiety, and even physical health problems. And that's the reality. Okay. And so you might take a look at this and go, well, am I overworked? Am I, am I at my wits' end? Am I not able to continue? So here are some signs that you might be overworked. And if you're making a checklist and you're checking these off, that means you got to pull yourself back. All right, you got to pull yourself back. So, if you're constantly feeling fatigue even after you're done sleeping, that's a sign. If you have the irritability and you have your mood swings, so you're grumpy or you're grouchy or you're upset, that's another thing. Neglecting your personal relationship, check. Feeling guilty when you take time off. You're feeling guilty, that's a sign of being overworked. All right. So you need to ask yourself, when was the last time you truly relaxed without feeling guilty? Meaning, like, you put work aside, you threw it away, and said, I'm not coming to this until, my holiday's over. You know, I've told myself time and time again, and this is something I've been wanting to do. I want to go to like a beach house for a weekend, throw my phone away, and not deal with anybody. No messages, no phone calls, no emails, no drama, just a weekend to do absolutely nothing. And I haven't done that yet. I'm a hypocrite. So, how do we set boundaries to create the perfect work life balance? How do we set these boundaries? So, we can use time blocking, so setting clear work hours and sticking to them. So, I'm only going to work these hours and I'm not going to answer anything for my boss or for clients or whatever. Because at the end of the day, the clients need to understand that you have a life, that your life does not revolve around them. And that means you need to create that disciplinary system to where when you are off work, you don't bother. If that makes sense. The shutdown ritual. So at the end of the workday, as I was just saying, you got to disconnect from emails, work calls, and notifications. Silence, phone off if it's a work phone, and don't turn it on until you're at work. Protecting weekends and personal time, especially when you're on holiday. If you're on a holiday, you gotta leave everything alone. Okay, does technology help or does it hurt the work-life balance? So I want to kind of go through some points here. We've discussed what does the work-life balance even mean. We discussed that already. Then we discussed about the work-life balance, how it's important for your health and your happiness. And now we're going to discuss, does technology help or hurt our work-life balance? I think at the end of the day, it hurts. And that's the ugly truth. And I'm a hypocrite because I'm a victim of this. Okay? The double edged sword. So, technology gives us the flexibility, like remote work or online jobs are more controlled according to us, right? We will end up doing more than what we're asked to do, especially if it's remote, right? We're not being billed. I mean, we're not able to bill our work if we're doing things outside of school. But it also makes it impossible to disconnect. The emails that are 24/7, the messages you get in your virtual, I don't know, your chats, your Slack messages, your Facebook messages, your Zalo messages, your WeChat, whatever it might be. So here's something that you guys can do. All right. Airplane mode. So pick a time every day where you go offline completely for yourself, for your mental ability, to, yeah, so for yourself. Um, and turn off those notifications, especially emails. Don't answer them. Don't open them. Even if it says urgent, the boss knows you're off work. He can deal with it. But it's important. No, it's not. Your life is important. That's what it's about, right? Your mental life is important. Um, your work mode and life mode. So have a different space for work and relaxation, even if you work from home. So, do you guys think, or I'm going to ask you the question, if you're lurking, if you're lingering, this is the time to chime in. Okay, I want to know if you think work life balance would be easier or harder without technology. And should employers be banned from connecting workers after hours? In my opinion, yes. Or you're billing them. You get your salary, but if they're going to come to you after hours, add that fee to them. Say, okay, boss, all right, I get paid this much from 8 to 5. But if it's 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, you're going to tackle on 300, 400 more dollars a month or whatever. Like if you want to get a hold of me 24/7, it's going to be this much more, you know. So, um do some cultures do it better? And that's hard for me to say. I don't really know, but from research in Europe, many countries legally protect workers from after hours contact. Japan used to glorify overwork, but now promotes work life harmony. Scandinavian countries are shorter work weeks and focus on happiness. All right. So, what can we learn from other cultures? Could 4-day work weeks work everywhere? Should we normalize taking mental health breaks? And something to think about. All right. Success isn't just about how much you work, it's about how well you live. One more time. Success isn't just about how much you work. It's about how well you live. And that's what it is at the end of the day. So, can you succeed? Can you be successful without overworking? And my short answer is yes. But there's factors, there's layers that add up to that. So, you work smarter, not harder. Your efficiency versus the exhaustion, right? So, know the difference between being busy and being productive, right? Know the difference between being busy and being productive. Setting boundaries doesn't make you lazy. It makes you smart. All right, it makes you strategic. And do you think the viewers who might be lingering in during this replay? Do you think that Uh, do you think success should be measured by money, happiness, or both? Does success come with happiness? Does success come with money? Or does success come with a mix of everything? All right, let me know your 2 cents about that because that's important, right? So it's important to take that into effect, right? So, is it possible? So, talk about call to action, my final thoughts here, right? So a work life is indeed possible, right? It's possible, not impossible. And it's possible if you make it possible and you follow strategic tips and you follow the mentality that you want to become happier and healthier. Okay? Um So a burnout isn't a badge of honor. Okay, if you're burning yourself out, it's a warning sign, right? It's a warning sign that you got to slow down. You can't speed up, or you're just gonna burn out, and you're gonna be dropped on the floor, unable to move, and you're gonna be over emotional, over what's the word? You're going to explode because of what you're doing to yourself. So you cannot burn yourself up, right? If you overcook something in the microwave, what happens? It burns, right? If you forget to turn the stove off and you're cooking something, it burns. And that's what you're going to do to yourself if you don't have that balance. All right? So, is this conversation that you're listening to right now, is it making you rethink about the work habits? If it has, if this has made you go, oh, aha, I see, I didn't think about that. That earns a like, right? If I've actually like kind of like opened your mind and you know, aha, really? You should probably put in that like on there. I want to see like 100 likes on this video. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. You know, if you're still figuring out the work-life balance, subscribe, and maybe I can do more deep dives. Maybe I can engage you guys. You guys come up on stage. You know, let me know what's going on. I'd love to actually bring you guys up and talk to you about this. Okay. So, and most importantly, in the comments, I want you to tell me that if you think the work life balance is possible, or are we just all fooling ourselves? So, at the end of the day, all right, life is too short to just work. Find time to actually live. All right. It's a shorter life than I was anticipating, but I hope it's been inspiring. I don't like how zoomed in I am. And if you would like more chats like this, if you'd like to be involved in these live streams, there's a link that you can click on. I'll do more of these. I'll do these daily if you guys want, but I need an audience. I can't just talk to myself. But I hope for those rewatching this video, for those rewatching this, and those, um, having that insight, having that rhythm, having that having that drive. You gotta make it work. Okay, you just got it. All right. Um, my name is Teacher Grant. Thank you so much for your time. If you've watched this till the end, you're appreciated, you're loved. And as I tell all my students who are just kids, live, love life. Be happy, be healthy. Make sure you're getting lots of rest. Make sure you're giving time to yourself, your loved ones, and most of all, yourself. Because that's what it comes down to is um, um, what is that saying? A happy life leads to a happy life leads to a longer life. A happy life gives you a longer life, right? Happy life, longer life. And that's what we all need in this world. I'll say this, and it's not to be negative. The world sucks. There's negativity in this world. I don't condone it. I condemn it. If there's any negativity ever in my channel, it's gone. Screw the freedom of speech crap. If you are negative in any way or disrespectful in any way, go to another channel that will want you to be there. All right. That's all I have to say. But again, like, subscribe, comment, share, leave your 2 cents. What do you want to talk about next time? Let me know. I'd be happy to share my thoughts. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day, afternoon, night, wherever you are, and see you next time. Goodbye.